It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning on Tuesday. Hope you're having a good week. We got some more severe weather in the forecast, so make sure you tune into Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather Forecast. Coming up, if you're listening to us, it'll be 30 seconds after we finish. If you're watching, then you can look up Abby's forecast where you're watching this, because it's
I feel like it might be worth it with the severe risk, right?
Yeah, and we've been in this pattern where every week it seems there are tornadoes somewhere.
Yeah.
This time it could be here, so heads up.
All right, we'll begin with some news. We got another sinkhole to tell you about, this time in Ozark. It opened up on Richwood Road near Richwood Cemetery. That's between Highway 14 and Fremont. Crews are working right now to get it filled. That road is closed to through traffic until it's complete, and no word yet on when that might be. I mean, that's part of it. It's the cave state, and there's been a lot of rain. So
there has been a lot of rain.
The territory.
That happens.
All right. Humansville might have a problem on their hands. Election officials and state leaders say it's possible that people tried to run for public office, but were denied from doing that. Basically told either that the position had already been filled or perhaps that someone else had already been selected. So state leaders are questioning the use of public funds and the election stuff. There is a lot to the story, but suffice to say, the Missouri Secretary of State's office is investigating. Law enforcers are investigating, looking at a specific city employee and the use of public money. So lots happening in Humansville. And I mean, honestly, there is a lot to it, but we will follow it and keep you posted whenever it comes to the resolution, if you will.
Yeah, there's more to come for sure. Bass Pro Shops and Max Prairie Wings are teaming up. Now, if you've never heard of Max Prairie Wings, I hadn't prior to this.
I had not either. Yeah, and apparently they've been around for 80 years. I'd never heard of that.
Well, we're not big duck people, but for people who are big duck people, they know this business.
They know them.
It's a business in Arkansas that serves the waterfowl community and has for a long time now. Bass Pro says the two are uniting to, quote, amplify the impact of our combined expert knowledge to better serve customers and increase our shared commitment to conservation. They have similar roots. Johnny Morris, of course, started Bass Pro Shops in his family's liquor store, basically, and Max Prairie Wings founder started his company in the family's hardware store. So very similar origin stories. Now they're teaming up officially. And then there's this. After a long career at the Dickerson Park Zoo, Mike Crocker is retiring, and Jackson Thompson is taking over as the new director of the zoo. Thompson's official title is Assistant Director of Parks and Recreation for Dickerson Park Zoo. He's been employed there already for about 20 years, so he knows it well. They know him well. So we want to say congratulations.
And even longer than that in the zoo world. So it's kind of cool how he's kind of done everything and worked his way to the top.
Yeah. Congratulations to Jackson on the new position, and congratulations to Mike on retirement. Job well done.
I know. He was great. Do you remember him? Did you ever work with him or not?
I didn't ever get out there on news stories, but
Yep. He's great. So that's exciting. I'm going to be a great person in retirement. I feel like he's going to be too,
Are you?
Yeah. I am.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I believe that about you. I believe that about Mr. Crocker as well. Not everybody's good at retirement. A month later, they go back to work.
I'm going to go to the Gilloys on Wednesdays and watch a matinee, and then I'm going to figure out the rest.
He really is going to go to the midweek matinee. We got to meet Jeff down there at the Gilloys, and we became firm believers of what the midweek matinee could do for you. So there you go. This is interesting. We told you Missouri Mike's Barbecue closed down last month, but the owner apparently was not done with the food business. Now Mike Hickman is opening the Phoenix Diner Bar and Grill on West Chestnut Expressway. In fact, the same place in the same spot that was Missouri Mike's. They have a big menu variety of items there, from steak and fries to pasta, big salad bar. But it was interesting. He's calling it the Phoenix because he said it's kind of like rising from the ashes. So
yeah, I remember.
Clever. And I hope that it does. That's awesome.
We did the story whenever Missouri Mike's closed, and he had a quote, something about how in essence, it was the restaurant business kicked his butt, and he just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And now here he is doing it again, a new restaurant in
Yeah.
the same old restaurant building.
And whatever it was, I cannot remember his direct quote either when he closed down Missouri Mike's, but it was actually funny. I mean, it was sad, but it was funny the way that he worded it.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like you said, something about, like he can't hang except for now he is hanging again, because that's a tough business, as you
Well,
know.
and obviously, once it's in your blood, it doesn't get out of your blood. It's kind of
Yeah.
like news. We're still doing news.
Right. I know. Look at us go. Here we are. Here we
Yeah.
are. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is launching a new coffee brand. It's going to be called Throne Sport Coffee. I don't know about it. It's going to have B vitamins in it, electrolytes. His team of coffee people, not the Chiefs, but his coffee team. They say they want to appeal to more active adults who want a better for you caffeine option.
So it's not coffee caffeine. It's
No, I mean
B vitamins.
it still has coffee caffeine in it, but it has a lot of
Healthy.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I know a couple of my friends who order specialty coffee with stuff like this in it, like that comes with like collagen and B vitamins and all the things like already in the actual coffee. So it can be done. I mean, I've never done it, but I think, I'm his target audience.
And I
So
think
we'll
that's
see.
fantastic. I've actually I've been looking for a cup of coffee that's more expensive than the ones that they currently have. So
I
I'm really
I
looking forward to this because I've been
I
spending
actually believed you for about 0.5 seconds when you said you were excited.
I've been
And
spending
then
$5-6 for a cup of coffee, and I'd really like to go more toward 8 or 9 if I can. And this sounds like it may be exactly the perfect cup of coffee for me, a $9 cup of coffee because it has vitamin B in it. So I'm
oh
looking forward to
man.
trying it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about all this.
80 years and still going. This is a great story. A Springfield couple just celebrated their 80th, not birthdays, wedding anniversary. Can you even imagine that? Being married?
Yeah. What do you
I mean,
mean?
I
Of
can too. It'd be
course.
great. No, it'd be fantastic. But all I'm saying is,
You didn't sell that at all.
all I'm saying is that is a really long time. And uh, I just wonder, do we know how old they were when they got married? I guess is my question.
17. They were 17.
They were both 17. So they got
If
married
you
at
know how to
19,
do quick math, you can figure it out.
19 and 44 is when
So
they got married.
there you go.
That's amazing. They celebrated over the weekend. Today or yesterday was the actual anniversary date, but they celebrated over the weekend with their church family and their real family and their friends over at Graceway Baptist Church. So good
It's
for them. I mean, that's
amazing.
amazing. 80
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
75 is something, but you get to 80 years of wedded bliss. That's impressive.
My grandparents, which you got to know them before they both passed away. They celebrated, what was it? 76 years, I believe. 76 years, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
I mean, for
amazing.
both to still be going strong is really impressive.
Yeah. All right. Finally, Stephen Curtis Chapman. If you know him, you love him. He is a very popular Christian music artist. And he is going to be in Nixa at the Atos Center on December 15th. Why are we telling you about that right now? Because you can plan Christmas in May, apparently. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 for that December 15th concert. You can get those tickets starting on Friday. Go to atoscenter.net. atoscenter.net.
And you've been there. It's a great venue, right?
It is a great venue. It's a really great venue. I went fairly recently to watch Danny Goki, and he also is a Christian music artist, and it was a good crowd. You know what? I don't know if it was sold out, but it looked full. It looked totally full. but I'm not sure if it was like technically sold out or not. But it was but it still feels like an intimate crowd because it's not huge, but it's by no means tiny either.
Yeah, so I think it's 1,100 people. I think is what it seats. Because I had,
Is that right?
Zach Rance. He's with the Nixa School District. He's kind of in charge of the ADO Center. He
Yeah.
came over to Convoy of Hope yesterday. I took him on a little tour. We talked about bringing in some classes from Nixa for tours, that sort of thing. But we were talking about the ADO Center. I told him congratulations on Stephen Curtis Chapman, and he said it's really going well. It's a really state of the art venue, and I think he said it seats about 1,100. So it's a good, medium-sized venue for these artists.
Yeah. I wonder if Zach's boss watches Around the Ozarks. I told Zach that night I saw him at the concert and I looked at my watch. I was like, I'm pretty sure you've probably been at this school building since about 7:00 this morning. And it was like, 8 p.m. or something. And he was like, I have. I'm like, I'll let your boss know that you need a raise. I mean, because that's like a job in and of itself, because there have been a ton of concerts already at the ATO Center, but hopefully they're getting traction. I mean, it seems like they are.
Martina McBride is coming.
Martina McBride is coming. I saw her picture in the window, which she's sort of the first country music artist there, I think. I'm pretty sure she's like one of the first country music artists. They've had a number of Christian music artists. So, yeah, it's good.
It's doing well. I know that.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we have. Make sure you stay tuned for Abby Dyer, meteorologist Abby Dyer, up next with your wake up weather 30 seconds after this, if you are watching on the ATO app. And otherwise, if you're listening, just stay tuned for a quick commercial.
Yep.
All right.
It's a weather aware day. So make sure you're paying attention and have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday.
See you then.